Tracy Chapman wrote Fast Car when she was around 22, 23. It tells the story of two young people dreaming to escape the cycle of poverty. Tracy was no stranger to poverty, and she said she tried to capture the world as she saw it. Growing up in Cleveland, Ohio, her mother was a single parent, and she lived in a community where everyone worked hard and they all strived for something a bit better.
You got a fast car, and I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove.
Tracy recalled when she was writing the song, she was thinking about her parents when they were young and their desire to escape and start a new life. Neither of them had much of an education, but that didn't stop them striving for more.
Won't have to drive too far, across the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs, finally see what it means to live in.
Fast forward into my late teens, I was driving home from work. It was a cold, dark night, and I was feeling thoroughly miserable. Turned on the radio, and what song comes on? And as I listened, I come to the realization that life might not turn out as I planned, or it might be harder than I first thought.
You got a fast car, but is it fast enough that we can fly away? We gotta make a decision, leave tonight or live and die this way.
The next day I approached my boss and told him my plans to leave. He was surprisingly cool about it and said, go and do what you need to do, but remember, if it all goes wrong, you'll always have a job here. And I was really grateful for him to say that, because it meant I could escape and always have a backup plan. He was a kind man and a great boss.
I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
I once read that Tracy won a scholarship to a prestigious boarding school, and the chaplain there actually loaned her his guitar. After a while, he kind of got fed up and said, you know, isn't it about time you bought your own guitar? And called her to his office one day and handed her a check. A group of them had put in some money so she could buy her first guitar. You see, a small act of kindness can sometimes have a profound effect on someone's life. Tracy used that guitar and she went and played coffee houses and acoustic nights and ultimately got discovered. The irony is that the record label that signed her didn't want to put Fast Car on a record. But after a bit of persuasion and a few tweaks, they released it. I wouldn't say the song had a direct influence in me changing my life, but I always remember the lyric, be someone. And I guess I wanted to be someone. So I saved what I could, I sold what I had, put everything in a backpack and bought a plane ticket to the other side of the world. I can't say I was a huge Tracy Chapman fan. I was a huge metalhead, and that was just something that used to come on the radio all the time. But it's something, whenever I hear, it always takes me back to working in that garage and dreaming big. This is one of the hardest songs I've had to play in a long time. Not because the chord progression is hard. You can simplify the chord progression. Capo at the 2nd fret, right? Just got C, or C major 7, G, E minor and D. However, because we got the capo, their correct names will be D major 7, which is the 4 chord. It starts on the 4 chord. A, which is the 1. F sharp minor, okay, that's the 6, and E major, which is the 5th chord. So it's a 4, 1, 6, 5. So the chords go this C shape, you're going to hammer down the first finger on the B string, then pluck the B string again, change to G. Now when you change to G, make sure you've got your 3rd finger on the B string. Then I'm just doing a BG, or 2-3, however way you want to look at it, okay? I'm leaving these 2 fingers on, the 1st finger and the 3rd finger, and I'm sliding up to the 9th fret, okay? And I'm just plucking the A and the B together, and then the G, sliding everything down, so my 1st finger's going to the 7th fret, and my 3rd finger's going to the 9th. So let me do that slowly. And she's kind of got this blackbird thing going on throughout the whole track. And it's kind of got that deep emotional vibe thing going on. I don't really know how to express it, but it's hard for me now to separate the story of the lyrics from the song itself. So for the chorus, you can just go straight into C. I remember when we're driving in your car. G, E minor 7, or E minor, D or D sus2, C, E minor 7, D, or D sus2, and the same. And then at the end you can do that's just C to D, or you can go C, like that. And I'm just plucking A, G, B, and D, G, B. So clearly the song isn't difficult. It's when you combine it with the vocal that it becomes very difficult. Now, it's no secret that when I'm doing my tutorials, a majority of the time I have the lyrics up in front of me and I've kind of read as I'm playing. And I often go through the song maybe 2 or 3 times before I press record on the camera. So they come out a little bit sketchy, and it's like, whatever, they're just, you know, examples of how to play the song. They're by no means perfect. But with this one, there's no way I can read the lyrics and play it at the same time, because the lyrics land over the beat in some places, so you have to completely separate what you're doing with your left hand to what you're actually singing.
You got a fast car, and I want to take it to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. 'Cause I'm from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, got nothing to lose.
Even now, as soon as I've got the camera on, I'm like kind of, whoa, I'm flitting in between thinking about it, a little bit of reading it, and it's not perfect. It's a really, really difficult song to do. And that's when I realized why I've never played it live. I'm not likely to play it live either. So when it comes to working it out for this video, I tried to slow everything down. So if you are trying to learn to sing and play it, the first thing I'll say to you is just listen, listen, and listen, just to the track in and out. And then nice and slow.
You got a fast car, I wanna take it to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal.
And even though that's not perfectly accurate in time, it'll give you the feel of where everything lands. And the other thing I do quite a lot is play along with the original track. Obviously, the original track is much faster.
I had a feeling that I belonged, and I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
So I hope you enjoyed this week's video, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe and give me the thumbs up because it really helps the video. And don't forget, I don't get paid for these videos due to copyright. I have set up a PayPal donation button over on my website, and any loose change is massively appreciated. Hit me up over on Instagram or send me a request in the comments box below. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you again the same time next week.